Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome to Game Tech UK, welcome to Railroads Online, welcome to Astragon, and welcome to Steam as well. We're streaming in 4 locations today. I've got a special guest with me. In case you're not on my channel, my name is Jason and I'm from Game Tech UK. So if you want to come over and search YouTube for Game Tech UK, you're more than welcome to, or just sit and relax wherever you're watching this, be it on the Steam page, Astragon, or indeed the Railroads Online. I can see there's over 100 of you already on Railroads Online. So yes, let me just mute that, otherwise that's going to keep going on. There we go. How are you all? So we've got a special guest as well today, which is Stefan, who's the OG, the original developer of Railroads Online. I mean, he is Railroads Online. And last time I saw Stefan, we was actually on stage at the Astragon stage at Gamescom, which is fantastic. We was talking about these releases actually. So yes, hello to all of my lovely community as well. I can see some of you as well. Yeah, let me read out some names actually from the Railroads Online. We got Boogeyman, hello Verzi, we got Southern Pacific, hello Tinrax, Pontus, hello Aaron, how are you? We've got Coconut, we've got loads of people, Joseph Seed, lovely to see you all. Hello Anton from Germany, how are you? And then of course in mine we've got Ger Broholt, we've got Stephen, hello Pete, hello Joseph, hello Simon, hello Johnny Drizzle. How are you? Right, let's get Stefan into the chat. Let me just turn my microphone back on, and you should be able to see him now. Hello, Stefan. How are you?
Hello, Jason.
Lovely to see you all. Well, lovely to see you.
Yeah.
So quite a busy day for you today, I should imagine, with the 1.0 releasing today.
Right, yeah, it's a very busy but also very special and very nice day. Today, the final release.
Yeah.
Version 1.0 and the console versions.
Which is fantastic. Yeah, to see this on console is going to be great. And like you say, it's a special day for you because, I mean, how long have you actually been working on Railroads Online? How long has it been in your life?
Yeah, for several years now. So the initial release was in 21, but there's been a lot of work done before that, even before that. So
yeah,
it was really quite a big journey.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's just great to see it now come together in a version 1.0.
Exactly, because this is obviously what you've been building up to.
Yeah, right. It's been a pretty fantastic journey. It was quite amazing, and I'm really proud, and the team is proud that we can present our players now the version 1.0.
Yeah. Because obviously you started off on this project as a solo developer, but now you're with Astragon, there's a team behind the game, and that's why you're moving forward with the 1.0 and all the improvements.
Right, yeah, it started out as a single-person hobby project. Just as a hobby after work, and over time I got in touch with people who are also into the train and narrow gauge kind of setup that we have.
Yeah.
And it all involved, and then Astragon, our publisher, joined, and with them Black Sheep, which is another developing studio with helps us basically.
Awesome.
And it came together here.
And this is the fruit of all of that hard work. So do you want to come into the server, Stefan?
Yeah, okay.
You know the password.
In the game, yep.
Hello Chrissy, Patrick, how are you? Hello Camman. Hello everyone on the Railroads Online. It's very busy over there, over 100 people already. Over on your Railroads Online. I'm reading the chat everywhere. The only chat I can't see is Astragon's main feed and the Steam. So if you want to come into my channel, you can search Game Tech UK on YouTube, or indeed go to the Railroads Online and I'll see your text there. We've got some codes to give away at the end of the stream for the Explorer DLC, but that is only just PC at the moment. and stick around towards the end. We don't even know how long this stream's going to be. It's definitely going to be an hour or so, but we're also going to ask you to put some questions to Stefan as well. I'm no expert in this game. Stefan is the expert. He is Mr. Railroads Online. So yeah, I'll be I'll be under his wing for this stream. Right, are you coming in? I can see you're there.
Yes, I'm already joining the game.
Okay.
It's currently loading. So yeah, today we will play on the new map, Mesa Plains, which is basically inspired sort of a desert and western type of themed map.
It sort of suits the game, doesn't it? I think out of all the maps, you know, being a sort of western style looking game, I think this is the most suitable map for it. I really like the map. It's really cool. And is it the first time you've got tunnels now?
Yeah, right. We have basically tunnels placed inside of the map.
Yep.
So these are a new thing that we have on this map.
Yep.
Okay, I'm in the game now.
And we're going to see them today, aren't we? Yeah, you're down at the other place. So come over to the west side, as they say. Yeah, I'm over on the west.
Ah, yeah, you're already located here. Okay,
Yeah.
Yep. So we can start here at...
I put a little town up, actually. I put a very little basic town up.
Yeah, this is a small farm that we are here.
Yeah, no, I put some houses up the top there. I don't know if you can see me.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, now I've seen you. Yeah, here you are.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just...
Yeah, you've...
Literally 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, yeah. What I like is one of the new features is the fly mode. So you can go up to there and just... Yeah, just press space, and it makes it a lot easier for positioning these buildings, doesn't it?
Right, yeah. We have this new radial menu, so when you hit the middle mouse button in this case, you have the selection of all the tools, and one of them is the fly mode. So it really makes it easier for the players. So if you want to decorate your map, or if you just want to create some new tracks, it's very easy to do that. Yeah, that's...
Also, we got some animals in this one as well, which we'll touch on later on. But yes, I was able to put some eagles up the top of the building there, which I thought was quite cool.
Yeah, we've added some new props. This is the Explorer Pack DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can look into this later on.
Yeah, we'll go into more detail with that. Yeah, you can also put your own rocks up. So you could make your own... I just sort of merged 3 or 4 of these rocks together here and put some bushes and stuff in it. So you could essentially make your... I mean, is there a limitation to how many of these you can put down? Maybe certainly on console. Does it get slower as the more stuff you put in?
Yeah, for the console we have set a limit, especially on the animals.
Yeah.
They are quite expensive, I'd say, for the hardware.
Yeah, because they're animated as well, of course, aren't they?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the static props, so there's no limitation on the PC for them.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can really build a whole landscape.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite bits is building in there, making your own... making your own thing. And you can actually add trees now. That's new for 1.0, isn't it?
Yep.
In the Explorer pack.
That's also in the Explorer pack.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
When you go to the props menu...
So I position these trees here. I thought we'd have some...
Oh, you already...
Yeah, I thought we'd have some burnt out trees in here. And smaller sort of bushes as well. Which, like I hid one under here, under the stairs. It just makes it look a little bit more lived in and realistic, doesn't it?
Yeah, we have like a cactus or some palm trees, some pine trees.
In fact, I can show that right now, actually. So if we go down to props, in terms of animals, we've got a cougar, American buffalo, a deer, we got a bear, a brown bear and a young bear, and a golden eagle and a bald eagle as well. So we can just position one of them. Oh, he looks good. Oh, God, I don't know if I want to position him there. He looks a bit scary. But yeah, we can have him out on the plains a little bit.
Yeah, they all have an individual animation. So
oh, do they?
Some of them will just sleep. Some of them will eat. Some of them will just look around.
Yeah, that's cool.
If I go to props as well.
Are you adding any other animals like horses? I've just seen someone in the Railroads Online, because it would match horses, wouldn't it? Especially this map.
Yeah, it would match. Currently, we don't have any horses
Yeah.
planned, but yeah, it's basically if you want to decorate your world a bit with some wildlife. So we have this piers also. Yeah.
And something that I want is some kind of I say I want like you're going to go and program it now, but something for to put down, not like a road, of course, but some gravel roads or something like that. Is there any plans for anything like that?
Yeah, we do have the spline system in place, so
Yeah.
that allows you to place the tracks.
No, I know. I meant with like this bit here where I'm walking. Obviously, you know, it would be very well trodden, maybe like a gravel road or something like that in between. Just something to differentiate the fact that it's not the same as like the plains out there. Something's been laid down for you to walk. You know, for you to walk on in between the down the high street. But yeah.
We have like something that is it's called embankment. So this
Oh
is
yeah.
like a smaller. It's basically where the tracks are placed on.
Yeah.
So if I place one right here,
Oh right. Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
so usually that's how the player base is creating the sort of roads. You can also make some railroad crossings with this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Creative ways. So there are a lot of variety you can do.
Yeah, because sometimes when the tool isn't there, you sort of make it creatively out of the tools that are there, and it can get quite interesting, can't it, with what you can actually make?
Yeah, I mean, when I look at the creations of what the players are creating with the props and everything, it's just mind-boggling sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've just placed a very basic houses. Took me about 15 minutes, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff that people do. Shall we talk about the DLCs then before we start actually having a travel around the map? So we've got the Pioneer DLC. That's free if you've already got this game in early access. So if you've already purchased Railroads Online, you'll get what's called the Pioneer DLC absolutely free. And there's a Red Mountain depot, which we will show you in a second, Bell's Gap loco, and a Montezuma, which I think is one of my favourite locos, actually. There's a Montezuma skin that is... actually, we can also show that as well while we're here. So, yeah, if we go to the Montezuma and then to customise, I think it's paint number 3 and hide the interface. So. And it's like a very worn-in Montezuma. It actually suits it, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is basically a worn-out skin, and I think it fits perfectly to a sort of desert
without
type
that,
of map. So for the new Mesa Plains map,
yes,
it's a used look that we have with this one.
So that's free. If you've already got this game, you're going to get the Red Mountain depot, which we will show you in a minute. Bell's Gap loco. Which one is the Bell's Gap loco? Let's have a look at that. The Bell's Gap. Which one was that?
Yeah, that's a small 060 locomotive.
060. Let's have a look.
If you go into the...
It's this one, I think. Yeah, it's this one. Baldwin 11D1, is that it?
Right, yeah, that's the correct one.
Yeah, yes. So you're getting that for free as well, which is a nice looking loco.
And it also has different smokestacks, different headlights.
Yeah.
You can customize it.
It's great if you love this era of transport steam. It's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a smaller starter locomotive, and you can see it's a very early engine, so this is pre-1900.
Yeah.
Locomotives were not that big yet.
Cool.
Especially on a narrow gauge. And it's a small starter engine.
Yeah. So if you haven't brought this in early access, you can still get that DLC. It's an additional $2.99. In terms of what we've been talking about here with the trees and everything, that's called the Explorer DLC, and we'll be giving some keys away on PC at the end. That's $4.99. That's available to everyone, whether you've got the early access or whether you buy it afterwards. So that's the Mastodon loco. That's which one
Yep.
was that again? That was a level 4 one, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, that's a little bit in the. Let's
Let's have a look. Which one was it?
have
Yeah, the
quite.
Mastodon.
Yeah, that's a 480 locomotive.
I've lost it. Whereabouts is
It's,
it?
it's the if you go all the way to the back,
Yeah.
and then it's the third one from the back.
Okay. Oh, a level 9 one. Is that the D and
It's
RG class 125? That's not it, is it?
no, it's
Oh, it's
the
next to
level
it.
7
It's next to it. Yeah. So the
FE
Mastodon.
and
Yes. So
yeah,
you're going to get that. That looks very nice. I like
it's
the
also
tender on
in
that
the
one.
Explorer pack. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in the Explorer pack, and you get the DNRG Class 2 car, which let's have a look. I know which one that is. I know which one
Switch
that
to
is.
the cars. Yeah.
It's the caboose, wasn't it?
Yep, that's the bigger caboose, so it also fits to the
Is that the right one, the
bigger
green one
cars.
there, the DNRG Class 2 caboose? Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yep, it's the DNRG Class 2 caboose.
That's it, yeah, yeah.
It's called, yeah.
Yeah, so you can't put anything in that. That's essentially a brake car, as I understand it, isn't it?
Yeah, the caboose is actually a car for the personnel of a train.
Oh, okay, yeah,
So they
yeah.
find some shelter,
Yeah.
some accommodation. So you have, for example, we've added some smaller details like a small stove and it's some storage space.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
really
you get the new
the train
props.
crew.
You get the new props that we were talking about: trees, animals, rocks, and bushes. So there's the 2 DLCs for you. One you'll get for free if you bought it in early access. If not, you can still buy it, and anyone can buy the Explorer, showing the Mastodon, the caboose, and all the extra props as well. Shall we start delivering something, Stefan?
Yeah, sure. Let's head into that.
Which one are we going for?
Yeah, I think we can start here at the
Yep.
at the wheat farm. One thing that you see is the new locomotive for 1.0.
Yes, lovely,
That's a
isn't it?
little 062 locomotive from the Uint railway. So we
Yep.
put 2 new locomotives in there. And yeah, it's a really cute little tiny engine.
It is lovely. Well, it's not that tiny. It's still quite a monster, isn't it? But yes, it's smaller in comparison to some of them.
Yeah, it's a later engine, yeah, in comparison, yeah, to the other Uinter engine. It's
Yes.
a smaller one.
Yeah.
And yeah, it fits nice to the plantation cars that we have. So Railroads Online, you have these kind of resources. So for example, here you can see we have some seed pallets.
Yeah, we're going to take them down to the farm, aren't we?
No, these seed pallets are actually for this industry. So if I hit the unload button.
Oh, you're actually unloading them there. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah. So that's how they unload, and you can see.
And you can see that the resources here.
That's it.
We have these as an input. And on the back we have some water cars that we need for the cattle farm.
Yeah. That's what we're
later
doing.
on where we're going. Okay, so
Shall I
maybe
unload
we
these other seeds?
yeah, you can unload those as well here. Yeah,
There we go.
right. And I can hop into the engine and
That's
move
it.
it a little bit further backward.
Now this is where the multiplayer comes in a treat, doesn't it? Working together. Yeah, I find this game fantastic in multiplayer.
That's one of the key features of multiplayer. So you can really work together and basically work on the railroad as a whole team.
Yeah, exactly.
And cool.
So we're taking this
yeah,
water,
so-
which is full up at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, we're taking that to the cattle farm. Shall I drive down there?
First I think we should load the other engine.
Oh,
Over
okay.
There we have.
Yep.
we have the
that's right. Yeah.
resources.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
move it forward?
Yeah, you can move it if you. Meters is probably not enough, but I'll say stop when you.
Can you?
Yeah,
Obviously,
right
we're using
direction.
keyboard and mouse now, but I know there is a control scheme, obviously, because it's not on the The PlayStation 5. Oh, that's noisy. Is there a control scheme set up for PC?
Yeah, for hold on, you're actually in the right place.
Right, let me turn the game sound down. Was that too loud, by the way? It sounded really loud in my headset. Let me turn that down.
Okay.
That's it. So loud, yeah, I thought it was, yeah. My ears, yeah. Right, we'll turn that down so we can obviously take note of what Stefan is saying.
Okay. Yeah, I've started the conveyor belt, so this one is basically loading up the straw bales.
Yeah.
That we need at the cattle farm.
Oh yeah, I need to move back then, don't I? Oh, I can show the new loading system as well, can't I? On the yeah, that's right. Yeah, we can actually have a look now using the arrow keys. You get you don't have to judge it. You can actually see where you are in regards to.
Yeah, you can basically switch through the cars with the arrow keys up and down.
That's it, and then move the mouse around.
If you go to the last car, for example. But you can also keep controlling the locomotive.
Yeah.
And then when you press space, this will start the loading process.
That's it. You can load here. So I've just pressed space. I've done that. So you can do that all. It's a lot easier, isn't it?
It should work out.
Yeah, it's certainly a lot easier. Just going to see if we can turn Discord up a little bit. Can you hear it, Stefan, all right? Is it all okay? Is it all good?
Yeah, I can perfectly hear you.
Yeah.
I've
right, so we need to go backwards. And again, if we use the keys. All good. Yeah, that's fine.
Just a little bit further. Okay, that's okay.
That's it. And if I hit spacebar, I don't have to get out of the truck, go over to the industry and actually choose it. Unless you want to. You can still do that, of course.
Yeah.
We can hear him good.
Is it okay, or is it?
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, I'll just turn the game down.
Louder.
No. Well, if you want to go louder, you can go louder. I want everyone to hear you. You're more important than me in this one.
Okay, maybe I have to do some.
No, that's all right. Everyone's saying it. It sounds okay anyway. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay.
Now this is coming out at. It's already out on console now, isn't it? I'm guessing it was a midnight release.
Yes. I think for Xbox it's already out.
Yep.
And for the PlayStation it should release either in this afternoon or in a few hours. That's the last information that I have.
And what time is it on Steam?
On Steam it's 5 p.m.
Okay. Is that your time?
Yeah, it's German time. So
so 4 p.m. here.
4 p.m. for you, yes.
Yeah, cool. Right, shall we let's have a look at the map and just see where we're going, because you can obviously look at the switches just to make sure everything's all good.
Yeah, we have one more freight type that we need to load, and this is the grain.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's basically
it's that one there.
The main product of this industry here.
Okay, so where are we gonna? Well, in the first 3 carriages, we're gonna put stuff, are we?
Yes, yeah.
In the plantation box. Where are we putting that?
Basically
we're going up there, are we? I can see you jumping up and down.
That's the grain silo.
Yeah. Right, just coming up. There is something about Steam though, and obviously you enjoy that because, like you say, this started out as like a passion project for you, so you obviously enjoy the Steam era as well.
Yes, yeah, Steam locomotives are just fantastic.
Yeah.
And I've been, since my early childhood.
Model railway?
Started with model railway.
Yeah, that's good.
And the fascination kept on over time.
So I can use the free camera now to go and see what you're doing.
Yep. So I can Also manually, you can interact with all of the industries here.
Yeah.
So I'm loading here the grain.
So you don't have to. It's just going in, is it? I thought that you don't have to actually go through a hatch or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just loaded in there.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Let me use the new loading system.
Mm-hmm.
So if I move forward. Thank you for joining, everyone, though. I do appreciate it. Whatever you're watching on, it would be lovely if you left a little like. That always helps, whether you're watching on the Railroads Online. Actually, we'll do the last one, and then we'll do the middle one. That's it. Can you do that from there?
That also works. Oh, you can activate it with...
yeah, I just pressed space,
feature,
but it didn't actually like it.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know whether I'm in the wrong place.
Maybe we're not...
yeah. But yes, if you can leave a like,
here.
whether you're on the Railroads Online or whether you're on my channel, if you want to come across to my channel, you certainly can. Just search Game Tech UK on YouTube, and of course, hello there over on Steam as well. So we're and Astragon's channel. We're actually streaming to four channels, which is great. And there's over 200 people on the Astragon Railroads Online, which is cool. Did that one load up?
Yes, we are already full now with...
What about the middle one? We've got to do the middle one, haven't we?
One car left,
yeah.
Number 21.
Oh, no, that's the wrong way.
Yeah.
Right. And we're coming back.
Yep, okay, yep.
No, that's too fast. No.
Oh, okay.
I'm an absolute professional at this. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Here we go. Right. Now we're going to do it properly.
Okay, that's car number 1, and then you can apply the brakes, I think, now.
That's it. And I'm pressing space, but that's not coming out again, so maybe you need to do that one.
Yep.
They are nano. Yeah. Steam locos are lovely. And yes, more sandbox multiplayer fun is... And also another thing that we haven't touched on necessarily for existing players, you may already know this, but this is obviously the new map, and... Ordinarily in Railroads Online, you load into the map and you get, 3 little bits of track ordinarily, isn't it, Stefan? It's just 3 dead-end bits of track. Whereas now you can choose to load into the map with a fully populated map. So if, the creativity part of it or the sort of puzzle aspect of it, it worries you a little bit, you can just load into this map. We're actually playing now on the ready populated map, so this isn't set up for us. This is a map that you can play straight away. So if you want to get into the game and start playing straight away, but you can also obviously delete the tracks in the pre-made and customize it all you want. But if you just want to do almost like the Euro Truck of railways, you just want to pick stuff up, drop it off, you could do that literally immediately, which I think is a good player choice, isn't it?
Yeah, we have this new feature. It's called pre-laid maps. So when you start a new game, you can actually tick a little checkbox, and then you will spawn on a new map, but you will already have all the track connected, all the industries connected. So you don't have to do all of the building or track building, track laying.
Because that can take hours, can't it? And the people that relish that are going to love that. But the people that want to play trains, you can do that straight away, can't you?
Yeah, you can just tick the pre-laid feature, and you can just start driving trains without having to worry about building the track. So that's a very convenient feature.
Yeah, definitely.
That much into track building.
Should we make our way over?
Yeah, I think we're ready now. Can head for the cattle farm now.
Just take it easy. Do you want to put some fuel in there as well? I should be able to see you do that, shouldn't I? Do we need any fuel in there? Any coal?
Yeah, I've just added some more.
Oh, you just added it, yeah. So again, in multiplayer, it's just really cool to see that.
Yes. For example, if you're going downhill, you need to apply the brakes. So I would be back at the cars, for example.
You're doing a James Bond at the moment, aren't you?
Oh wait, there's actually another car on
Oh,
the track.
whoa! I didn't see that.
Okay, it looks...
You can get rid of that, can't you?
like
Luckily,
this
we
one.
didn't derail. If you do derail, it's not too much of a problem. You can use the new pop-up menu and just instantly re-rail. So it's not a major issue.
Yeah. So I'm just
Yeah, we should be able to
using
see
the
you do
reroute
it,
tool
actually,
here to
shouldn't
put
we?
them on
That's
the
it.
other track. Yeah.
Perfect.
So you can basically rotate them in any direction that you want as well.
The engine is still louder. Okay, yeah, that's all right. Sound effects. Let's turn that down. I think that's probably under sound effects, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's under. If you go to options and then
Yeah,
the
gotcha.
audio menu, you can reduce the sound a bit.
Right. I think we're ready to go once again.
Yeah. Track is clear.
No, it won't be crossplay crazy over there on the Railroads Online. There is no crossplay. Well, there is also the new chat feature as well, which is new for 1.0, isn't it? So we can press tab and talk to each other, to your other people in there, can't we?
Yeah, that's the chat feature that we have added. It's PC exclusive, so it won't be on consoles.
Yeah, that's more of a limitation with the platform, isn't it? More than a limitation with the game.
Right. Yeah. In theory, it would be possible. However, it's quite complicated.
Yeah, I gotcha.
To set it up for all sort of age groups.
I hear James. Yeah,
just
cool.
made it PC exclusive.
Yeah, James come over from the Railroads Online stream to give a good tip. Actually, you know, I was having trouble and the space bar wasn't loading up, and he just reminded me that the camera needed to be on that particular carriage before you press space, otherwise it wouldn't work. So that's what I was doing wrong there. Thanks, James. Sound is good now. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, we have got a few distant views, but yeah, there you are up there. I mean, you want to travel in style up there, don't you? I'm looking forward to seeing the tunnels. Once we finished unloading, you're going to take me to the tunnels. I can't wait for that because I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah, we can.
Right, we should be going right here. We should. Now, whether we are or not, that's another question. But we should.
I'm using the flight mode here, so I can...
Yeah, we are. It's all good.
Look ahead. And yeah, we're on the right track here. So this is one of the plain areas here where we can basically drive through the bigger canyons. You can see the mountains in the distance.
Yeah, I think it really suits the game actually more than any other map. Like I like Aurora Falls and the Pine Valley with all the pines, but there's something about this particular map for me really suits the subject in matter, which is the steam trains. I think it's a good match.
Yeah, this is more of a beginner map, so you don't have to basically tackle that big height differences on the map. So, for example, on Aurora Falls, you can go up really high into the snowy mountains. And this one is more of a flat map with a lot of space.
So is it just this map that's got the pre-laid, or can you go to Aurora Falls in 1.0 and that's got the pre-laid maps as well?
Yeah, each map has a pre-laid map.
Yeah.
So you can choose this feature for any map that is in the game. So we have total now 4 maps available.
Jeep Dog says, will Railroads ever be on its way to Xbox? Yes, it's available right now on Xbox. Literally right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Lake Valley is good, Lucas, over there on the Railroads Online. Right, so we're going to come in here. Just going to come nice and slow. You can do it first person as well. And you can also grab hold of the different elements there, can't you? Like you can actually grab hold of the whistle. For some reason, I just do it on the third-person menu.
Yeah, I think for beginners it's better if you use the third-person menu. But if you want to drive the locomotive like a real engineer, then of course have to use the first person view. But it's optional, of course.
So we're dropping the grain in there, aren't we?
Yeah, you can go to a stop here.
That's it. So if I go there...
So you can either use the third-person UI to unload. In this case, you have to press the Enter button.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Now it's unloading.
That's it. That one's empty. A little bit more power. There we go. And I can press Enter on that one.
Yep.
There we go. I mean, what do you think of the sort of, not comparison, but like the Euro truck of rails? I mean, do you mind that? That's the way I look at it. You know, picking up from one destination, enjoying the journey to the other, and dropping them off and going picking up some more. I mean, that's a fair analogy for both games, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's one of the core features to transport the goods. I think you are unloading at the wrong side here. The track.
Okay. That's because I just pressed Enter. We haven't got any grain at all. Well, we might have to go back and get some more.
I just noticed the.
No problem. Was that because I was using the new unloading system, or because I just pressed Enter?
Maybe you were looking at the left side of the track. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I can't see your screen. So
yeah. Yeah, I think I was looking at the right side, but yeah, that's not a problem. Where are we taking the hay bales?
You just have to go a few meters up the track.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So here's where I'm standing.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do that.
Yeah, I think there is some similarity between those games as well.
Yeah, of course, but with this, obviously, you've got the... I call it almost
you also
like
have the option to really create railroad tracks your way. You can really design this in any way that you want.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, you can have really big switch yards, or you have the option to create bridges and all that sort of stuff, loops, everything.
Right, I'm going to press Enter again whilst I'm looking on this side. No, it's going over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the other side. That's fine. We're not desperate for materials at the moment. So I'm going to move the camera to the other side just to see if they're if I was just simply looking at the wrong side.
Okay, usually you should, if you're looking at the platform.
Yeah. So I'm going to press Enter.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to press Enter. That's it. Yeah, so you have to be looking at it that way, yeah.
Yeah, so it unloads at the side where you're looking at.
Yeah, I got you. But yes, in one aspect, you've got almost like the creativity side, but also when you're presented with an empty map and you've got those industries to link up, there's almost, to me, almost like a puzzle aspect to it. How am I going to get up there in, the most, a way that looks good, a way that hasn't got too crazy an incline, and not necessarily one track. Do you want two tracks because you want to maybe have your friends come in the other way and creating a route? There's a lot to the game, isn't it? I really do like it. I really do.
Yeah, it's really you can do a lot of planning.
Yeah.
You can do it, for example, we have the precise mode when you lay tracks, so you can say, okay, I would like to have a 2% incline, or maybe a bit short of tracks, so you choose a higher incline, but then you have to keep in mind that when you're pulling a lot of freight, it's difficult or more difficult to get up the grade, so you have to keep in mind all of those things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The more you've got, the more heavier, the longer the train. Yeah. Should we go up to the next industry that we've prepared with the gold?
Yeah, we can take a look at this as well, and maybe later on to the tunnels, or we can...
We can do tunnels now. Are we close to tunnels? Should we take this train with us for the tunnels?
Yes, you just have to...
Well, you drive, and you set it up, and I'll be on one of the backs. I'll be on the one of the trailers.
Okay. Yep. So we just have to
Night Owl
follow
should
this.
be 4 o'clock, so, you know, what's the time now? Another hour, something like that should be out.
Yep.
That's it. So you're taking us to the tunnels now, yeah?
Yes, this track should lead us to the tunnels.
Yeah.
Actually, we've built a little, turnaround here.
We will be collecting some questions at the end for Stefan, and I've got some codes for the Explorer DLC as well on PC to give out. That'll be right at the end of the stream. But for now, we're just relaxing and chatting. So let's talk about the console release now, Stefan. Now, the console release is, I don't want to use the word missing, but it's missing some of the features of 1.0 for now. Do you want to explain more about that, Stefan?
Yes, so on the console we have not exactly the same content yet. For example, the maxi map, so I can see all of the industries, the prelate feature, and some of the other smaller features are at this day not included. However, this is already in a patch for day 1, so day 1 patch will be added.
But when you say day 1, you don't mean day 1, you mean the next patch, really, don't you?
Yeah, the next patch for the consoles.
Yeah. So not day 1 as in today, day 1 as in patch 1, really, we should call it.
The name is a bit confusing. Yeah. At first I thought, day 1 patch, it means 1 day after the release. But but
because there's no Mesa Plains either. It hasn't got this map, has it?
Yeah, it has the 3 maps for now. The problem was that we had some features that were a little bit more trickier to do on the console, so we needed a bit more extra time. Do
you know when that's coming? Have you got a sort of time scale? It's not months and months. It's, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to give out an exact date, but is there a time scale for people to expect what we're seeing here on console?
Yeah, I think this will be probably in, if I have to guess, at the start of next year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
So early 25. When we have this also available as a patch.
I could have done
that. Oh, okay, yeah. Basically, the features are already there. We just have to put it into submission now.
Yeah.
Because the platform holders also have to take a look as well, and that's why it takes a little bit more time. So I have to ask for a little bit of patience, but it's already on the way. And
no, Lewis, that's what we're saying, Lewis. You won't be able to select the prelay because that isn't in the version at the moment. When that update does come out for console, will the PC and console be in parity with each other, or will there always be maybe a couple of versions out, or is that your plan?
No, when this update drops, then we should have everything in sync.
Oh, that's
so
good.
PC and the console version.
Yeah. Oh, I see the tunnel over there. Yeah.
We have to.
I wonder what the third-person camera is going to do as we go into the tunnel. It's always a struggle in games, such as Train Sim, for example. I do wonder what we're going to see, but I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
We do, so Colonel. Yeah.
Change the switch here, and then we can head off towards the tunnel.
Yeah. And of course, you can change the points via the map, can't you? You can zoom in and actually start changing points on there if you want to.
That's also a feature of the Maxi map, so you can interact with the switches. You can hover over the industries. You know exactly how much resources there are inside.
So again, that won't be there on console on day 1, but patch 2 it will be.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. So we're approaching the tunnel.
Hide, it should be in the next hour or so on Steam, something like that. Should be.
Yep.
Right, we're going in the tunnel. So let's have a look at the map first. Oh, I see. Oh, it's going to take us through that entire mountain range there. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a shortcut.
Yeah.
You don't have to go around. Yeah, and we placed a few tunnels on this map.
Everyone loves a
So,
tunnel, don't they?
yeah.
Yeah, so the clipping's not that bad actually, is it? Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when you move the camera, you're outside of the tunnel, but yeah, that's all right actually. That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
No, Matthew, it's not on Railroads Online. It's not crossplay, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a nice long tunnel. I take it you can see. Do we disappear on the map? No, no, we don't. Oh, that's still quite a long tunnel.
Yeah, it's I think it's one of the longest one on this map.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, now we are basically in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I can see that on the map.
If you look on the max map. But yeah, if you want to take a shortcut, then tunnels are the place to go.
Yeah, and if you was using the pre-laid option, but you didn't want to use the tunnels, you could just build your own track around it.
Right, yeah. It's fully customizable, so
Yeah.
when you want to make a change in the track layout, you can do so. You can also, for example, move the industries, so you can delete them as well.
Yeah,
And
put your
just
own
place
in.
them wherever you want, so you can, yeah.
How does
for
the
example-
you know when you put the, I think it is the login camp, isn't it? You know, the one where the logs need to be dropped into water. How have you gone about that, considering that we're sort of in a desert type map? Is there still water there when you put that down?
Yeah, for this we have added a few lakes on this map.
Oh, okay.
So, and the logging camp, or basically the sawmill, is
Yeah.
located at this lake.
Perfect.
So it fits into the scenery. But yeah, the sawmill itself doesn't have an own lake when you place it down.
Yeah, so you need to place it in the lake. Yeah, thank you very much for coming in, everyone. Feel free to leave a like on whatever you are watching on, whether it be the Railroads Online or my channel. If you want to come over to my channel, you can just search Game Tech UK on YouTube. Feel free to sit wherever you are and just relax. We've still got some things to show you. Actually, one of the really good things is the harbour or the pier. That's new in 1.0, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a new, basically.
Yeah, so that's really cool. Stick around for
industry.
that. And of course, I've
Yeah.
got codes to give away at the end as well. So I've got 3 Explorer packs to give away on PC.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we've made it through the tunnel and we're now
We
on
have.
the other side of.
Should we
of
go
this
to
valley. And,
the gold, the stamp mill? Should we go there?
Yeah, I think we can also go there now.
I'll spawn there.
Okay, so stop the train right here.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you have to.
I always get trapped in it. I'm like, oh, let me out, let me out. Right, so this is a mixed freight train we've got. So we've got metal pipes. Yeah. We've got lots of stuff. Yeah,
and
we've got
this is basically at the stamp mill. So here we turn our gold ore. So if you look at the other side, you can see a train that has unloaded some gold ore.
Yeah.
And this one creates refined gold. So it's basically this these boxes with the bags. And they are transported in this baggage and
in the BMX
car here.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Oh, cool. Can we go in there as well?
Yeah,
oh, nice.
You can also go in there.
Oh, it's got a sink and everything.
Yeah.
Very nice. So I can load that, yeah?
Right. If you click on a crane,
yep.
It starts the loading process.
And
then you can see that the crates are actually loaded inside of the car. Yeah.
I'm expecting some kind of highway robbery, some sort of train robbery, considering we're going to be full of gold.
Yeah, these cars were targeted.
Oh God, heavily targeted. Yeah.
Yep. back in the day. If you know Jesse James or
Yeah, of course, yeah.
these kind of people.
And in terms of multiplayer, obviously me and you are playing, but you can have up to 16 people in this, can't you?
Yeah, that's
That's console as
basically
well, isn't it?
yeah, it's for PC and console. We have
Yeah.
up to 16
Yeah.
player slots available.
So really a hands-on working together to get the job done. So if when you're dropping it off, is there like a company? Because I saw a join company option actually. So how does it work in terms of XP or money? Does the company get that, or the players get that themselves?
Yeah, for example, if I would press join company on your icon,
Yeah.
then the money and XP that I would earn is basically transferred to you.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So it's easier for you to to purchase the new stuff.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
So it's when you are playing together with another player,
Yeah.
or other players, then you can
That's
more easily level up and purchase new equipment, unlock new equipment. Yeah.
Because I suppose straight away to be able to load into a empty map, it's going to be quite a while, isn't it, before you've got things up and running. But with the 1.0 and the pre-laid, you could essentially invite all your friends in on PC, buy some trains, all join the same company, put the money into the same pot, and just start working, can't we?
Yeah, that's also possible. What you can also do is we have an industry difficulty. So you can choose, for example, easy. Then for one resource that you put into the industry, you basically get the double output.
Oh, so you can help that way.
Yeah. You can also do it the other way around. So if you think it's too easy, then you only get basically 50% of what you're putting in there.
Yeah, cool. Right, shall we, we're going to drive down to the pier, aren't we?
Yep. So.
And this is another new loco, isn't it?
Yeah, here we have the big Uint locomotive.
I love that. It looks fantastic. They're proper Polar Express, isn't it?
So that's basically the biggest narrow gauge locomotive that operated in the US.
Oh, okay. So the biggest one in the game as well, yeah?
In the game as well, yes. And the iconic feature of this one is basically despite its size, it can navigate very tight curves.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of tractive effort. And it's really a beast of an engine.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Just putting some fuel in there.
The basically sister locomotive of that of the number 50.
Yeah.
So there were two locomotives of this type created.
Okay.
And this is number 51 here.
Yeah.
And it's basically it's my favorite locomotive. I've always wanted to have it in the game.
I was going to say, how long has this been in the making?
For the release, okay, let's do a special big one. And here it is. And I hope that a lot of people will enjoy it as well.
I'm sure they will. Right, I'm just going to check the points so we can go straight down there. That all looks good on the maxi map. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. Well, not a cold, a cough.
Yeah.
And
I'm checking the firebooks.
Which lane? Can we be in either lane on the pier? Or do we need to be in the one closest to the water's edge to unload?
If we want to go to the pier, it should actually be okay if we follow this track here.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Right, I'll start us off.
Mm-hmm. And the switches are also...
Yeah, I've just checked the switches. They should be okay. And this one has got a generator option. Is that just for lights? Is that simply all that does, or is there another feature to the generator?
The generator is for the electric lights. So it lights up the cabin.
Yeah.
But also the headlight on a locomotive.
Yeah, looks
this
cozy.
one has also a light on the cab. So if you're operating at nighttime, then you can turn this on and off.
In fact, I will just show a little bit at night time because it looks lovely on this map. So if we go up to sort of 11 o'clock at night and come out of there, it just looks really nice. Oh, let me put the...
We need probably some light again.
That's it.
Like so.
Yeah. It actually looks it looks really pretty overnight. The game really does look nice on this map.
Yeah, especially with the full moon. Okay, we got a few clouds today.
Yeah. And you've also got some, you've improved the light sources as I understand. So if we put some props up, for example, some lanterns. Yep. Where's a lantern?
That's also a new feature. If we go to the props and we have the lantern, so those are now actual light sources.
Yeah.
You can place them either in your towns or at your industries, your unloading points.
I mean, they were there before, wasn't they? Or is
yeah,
that
they
new?
were already there.
But they've just got a better sort of feature to the light.
Yeah, they weren't actually casting any light.
Oh, okay.
And now
this reminds me of
this
reminds me of a theme park. I don't know why. You know, the runaway train. Looks awesome. Right, let's put it back to a little bit lighter, just so we can see exactly what we're doing. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, the train is very, very good looking. I mean, it's a beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very it's an articulated locomotive.
Yeah.
We put a lot of work and effort in there, so.
I was going to say, how long does something like this take? And is it built completely from scratch?
Yeah, it is actually built from scratch. At first you have to do a lot of research, so you have to find the drawings.
Yeah.
You have to make the model. It's called unwrapping, so before you can texture it.
Okay.
Then the implementation and testing, so yeah, it's about 1 to 2 months, depending on the difficulty. This one was even more difficult because you have a lot of parts and extra functionality of the running gear. So yeah, it's very complex, but
worth it.
It's very nice when you see the completed model then in the game and running, and
yeah, I bet. Yeah,
it's really cool to make these sort of things alive again.
So this doesn't have a tender; it just has this sort of storage for coal at the back.
Yeah, it has a smaller tender. Well, yeah, it's actually included in the locomotive.
Yeah, which is interesting. You'd think something this big would have a massive tender, wouldn't you? But yeah, they've obviously don't.
Yeah, later on, when this locomotive was sold from the Uint, it went to the Sumter Valley Railroad.
Oh, right.
And they actually put then on some a big tender in the rear.
Cool. Oh, cool.
So for additional water and coal supply.
It sounds like you've done your research, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right, should we get going down to the pier? Because I'm quite excited to show that off, because that is new in the game, isn't it?
Can start off. And we've also did a lot of work in the interior, so our modeling team and texturing.
It looks really nice.
Done a fantastic job again on this one.
Oh, you got a hatch up there as well. You can climb in from the top, can you?
Yeah.
Or is that just like a sunroof?
Yeah, for ventilation.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
in the summer when it's very hot, you're obviously standing behind a big oven.
I was going to say, I should imagine it's always very hot, whether it's winter or summer in this particular job.
Yeah. It doesn't really have an AC.
No.
Didn't have this comfort yet. A steam locomotive.
Thank you, my chat, though. I know I'm not chatting, but we've got a special guest in. We've got Stefan, and we want to hear what he's got to say about this this lovely game.
Yeah. Okay, so we're heading down. If I check the map real quick, and we're actually moving south. So
yeah, we're going down to the pier, aren't we?
Approaching the pier.
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for coming in and seeing what the 1.0 is all about. Have we got any new console players in here that are currently playing on either the Xbox or the PlayStation 5? And have we got anyone that's waiting as we speak for the update? There we go.
So here we are passing through another plain area here.
Yeah.
We also added some other vegetation, like some bigger cactus, and I think they're called strawberry cactus.
All right.
These are smaller ones, so to give a little bit of variety along the way. And when we're approaching the beach, we're having some oak trees cover the landscape.
See here, we've got quite a weight on. I can feel that this, we must be on an incline.
Yep, we're actually going upwards here.
Yeah. So you've got physics in the game like that, which is needed, isn't it, in something like this? Because that adds to the puzzle aspect. You know, you've really got to look at your inclines and make sure that you're not having to have a 1 mile run up just to get up a hill. Although this is really struggling at the moment. The brakes are off. The regulator is fully on.
I'm not really worried about this one.
I should imagine this has got so much low-end torque as well, hasn't it, that it could pull anything. Although, maybe we did need a better start. Look, maybe we did.
Let me check. We have.
Yeah, no, I think we might be all right, actually.
Oil pressure. Maybe there's still a brake applied.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what, in one of the carriages? Yeah, good point.
Brake. It's off as well.
Oh, come on, just a couple more. Did we have any brakes on?
No, I think they're all off.
Okay, we're going to roll back down then, and I wasn't at full speed, admittedly, because obviously I didn't know there was an incline here. I suppose as you get to play the game, you'll know your own rails, won't you? And think, there's a hill coming up, so we better put some power in there.
Yeah, it's pretty steep up here.
Yeah, I was going relatively slow. He's broke it already. No, I haven't, Colonel.
Yeah, we need to pick up a little more speed.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And we should be all right. But yeah, we have a lot of ore also.
Yeah, we've got a carriage full of gold for a start. Can you imagine how heavy that is? Thanks, Coders. We've got nearly 300 people on the Railroads Online stream, so that's really good to see everyone there. Thank you for coming in. Do you reckon that's enough of a run-up if we full speed?
Yeah, I think we should be all right from this. And we also have full boiler pressure, and
Right, let's do this.
Check firebox. Okay, I'm adding some more coal to it.
Yep.
This engine also consumes a little bit more water and coal along the way.
I must say, it looks really cool. Right.
So to keep it,
It's full speed, so there's nothing else I can do. It's full speed.
Check.
Or Orion says we won't make it. I think we will, Orion, actually. And just to prove it, we're going to give a little whistle.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we'll easily make that now, won't we?
Yeah, it looks all right.
Yeah,
now.
we're already coming over the main bit here. Yeah, it's fine.
One thing that you can do, but you should do this when you're on a flat track, so you can bring the reverse a little bit further back into the center location.
Yeah.
So this will actually then speed up your engine, but you will lose some pulling force.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
So that's something that you have to balance.
Yeah.
But when you're going uphill on a steep incline, then This is the best setting that we have.
Yeah, we're giving it full beans. Yeah, I got you,
good.
Chase. Yeah, Stefan just explained that actually. Are we going past an industry here? What's this industry?
Yeah, this is a little coal tower that we have here. So when you're operating your trains, you also have to add resources to them. So water, sand, and also fuel.
Yep.
Yeah, here we have the coaling tower, but we're full actually on coal, so no need for us to
But that's where you'll
stop.
get it from. Do you have to fill that up, or is it a never-ending resource for the driver or the player?
Yes, the coal tower has to be filled up.
Oh, okay.
So you actually have to transport coal from the mine to the tower, and yeah. But the other industries refill over time.
And here
Now
we
I
are. We're
think we
coming
have
up to the pier, which is cool.
I have to go a little bit slower, I think.
Yes, I know, because I derailed when I was practicing.
Okay.
It's just on the left-hand turn as you go into the pier on this one. And yeah, it completely it caught me.
Okay.
So I'm just going to slow down just a touch.
Yeah. We have a little bit of a shoreline with some palm trees.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
Some beach. In the distance, you can also see a steamboat.
Yep.
That's currently paddling away. And yeah, it's wanted to add a little bit of a new environment here.
Oh yeah,
so
down
we've
here
set
it feels completely new, doesn't it?
a beach area. And you can see the waves and some palm trees. So
Can you add another pier if you wanted to? Is it an industry you can put down?
no, the pier is just
It's
placed
just
once
there.
on the map.
Okay,
Mhm,
understand.
yeah,
So it's not
just
something that you can put in yourself.
No, that's not placeable.
Yep, I gotcha.
But it's really the from the functionality, it's like a freight depot.
Yeah.
So you can unload your goods there and earn some money and XP.
And you can also
And
do that with the Red Mountain Depot, which we haven't shown yet. We will show that in a second. That's part of the Pioneer DLC, so if you've already got the game, then you'll get that for free. And that is another, essentially a freight depot, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. It's one of pretty iconic station, and from the gameplay perspective, it's also a freight depot where you can unload goods.
Yeah.
And sell them. Now I think you have to.
Yeah, we want to be careful there. It's this little corner here. I noticed it when I was practicing off stream. I went in there full bean, of course, and completely derailed it. Yeah, I think it's that bit there, maybe a little bit sharp.
It's pretty tight here.
But again, if you didn't like that and you only wanted to just amend it, you could make that curve a little bit easier for yourself, couldn't you? Just by deleting the tracks and putting some easier ones in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this looks cool.
Oh no.
So the boat does actually come up to the pier, doesn't it?
Yes, the boat is basically making a round trip.
Yeah. I was going to say, because last time I was down here, I swear there was a boat there.
Yeah. But it's just a visual, sort of.
Yeah, but it's still cool to see it. Yeah, it should be any time now on Final Thunder. Obviously it's Steam, so it might be a little bit longer. But yeah, any time now. I'm sure one of the staff will come into the stream to let you know exactly when it's out. Oh, so I'm thinking if we go down this side, we haven't actually got anything to unload to unless the boat's there. Is that right?
Yeah, we can basically unload anywhere on the pier.
Oh, okay.
I'm having
okay.
Visual or a little bug with the engine.
Now this is a new map, Goku. Yeah.
I don't know if you have this as well.
Go on, say that again.
I have a little bit of a bug with the engine.
Oh no, mine's
The
fine.
front truck. Okay.
I'm just
Okay, no, this should be fine here.
let's just roll into town.
Yeah. So the Mesa Plains Pier. Yep. Perfect.
Cool. Right, let's oh yes, let's get out. And we can just unload where do we unload then? Oh, just on this side. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
if it's positioned correctly, you get that yellow arrow pointing down, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we can unload there.
We can unload. Yeah, can basically unload at the entire pier. So
Just chuck it in the water. So this will go into your stock levels, or is this where you actually get paid for this, like a normal freight depot? This doesn't actually go into your industries. You're just selling this because it's the final product, isn't it?
exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Can sell it here. What you also can do is pick up some seed pallets
On the other side.
The usual freight depot. Yeah. So this is when you're starting out. You can pick up some stuff here.
So essentially, this is where you're going to add your final products to make your money, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. And this is also in the player statistics menu. So for example, when you press the P button,
yep,
you can see your stats that you have, your level, and your funds. And this is updated when you unload your stuff here.
And because we haven't joined a company, we're both getting paid for this, or the people that unload it are getting paid, is that right?
Right, yeah, the unloader gets money and the XP.
I just want to make sure I've got the yellow arrow, have I? Pressing. Oh, maybe take that off.
Open the door here. Yep. So you have to basically look from the outside here.
Yeah. I can't see a yellow arrow on this one. Do you want to try unloading it?
Okay. Let's check this side here.
So we're getting to that point where we've got a couple of more things to show you. Then we'll ask some questions to Stefan. That will be interesting. Yeah, can you unload that? I can't seem to unload it.
No, I currently cannot unload here.
Okay.
Maybe it's
a
smaller problem here.
Yeah.
With this freight type. Okay. But we should be able to unload the other items as well.
Yeah, they're all going. That's it. Steam has updated. We better get in with the questions because everyone's going to go and play it, aren't they? So it's out on Steam now, is it? Or it'll probably be staggered, maybe. You know what Steam's like. But it's started to come out. That's the main thing.
Okay. Okay. That's already...
How will players get the Pioneer DLC? You've already got it. If you've already got the game, then you've got the Pioneer DLC once your game updates to 1.0. If you haven't bought it, or if you haven't already got the game, you're going to buy it now. You don't obviously get the Pioneer DLC, but you can buy that for $2.99. And I've got some Explorer DLCs to give away in the stream as well, right at the very end. Yeah, so okay, not a problem. Shall we move it up the other side and load up some seed? Because we can't load it from there, can we?
No, we can't load it here.
No. And which carriages would take the seed? Is that have we got one that will take that?
For this, we would actually need the smaller cars. But what we can do is we can purchase one.
Oh, okay, yeah, and just spawn it in. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Right, I'll get on with reversing that.
Okay, yeah. Then I will buy one of these, so we can load it up. And another feature that we have is we can buy multiple cars now at once.
Yes, that's right. That's part of 1.0, isn't it?
So that's convenient. So we can also give it a number.
Yeah.
And it will auto update the numbers. So going to purchase one. right here.
Can you connect your cars to the front of this loco? Can you do that?
Yes, that's also possible.
Oh, well, let's do that then. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a really, really long train with the loco in the middle. Let me see. We need to go there and there.
Okay, I'm loading up some seat pallets.
Cool. Come on, you've got the power. Give out the codes. Yes, gaming. At the end of the stream, I will give out the codes for you. Right, this should bring me up, and then we can couple at the front.
Okay. I'm gonna buy some more cars here, so maybe 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah. Is it going to auto couple? I think it is set to auto couple at the moment, but of course you can turn that off again if you don't want it.
Yes, we have the automatic coupling feature. So this is a gameplay setting. You can either choose between link and pin, so we have to manually couple it.
Yep.
Or the knuckle couplers, which are activating automatically. Yep. Yep.
For some reason, I never considered that you could load up carriages without being connected to the train, so that's good. So again, in multiplayer, people can be preparing that sort of stuff and ready for the drivers.
Yeah. I think you need to go backwards a little bit.
Okay.
Maybe one car length. I've already loaded this one here.
Is that enough?
Yep, that's I think, yeah, that's enough.
I've had the game for about 2 years and I didn't get the Pioneer DLC. Maybe wait for the whole game to update and restart, maybe.
Yeah, we have to check this as well in the Steam backend.
Yeah.
So, because we're operating with what's called packages.
Okay.
And we'll double check this.
Just be patient, basically.
Okay, now you can go forward.
Yep, to do the
I've got
third
2
one.
car lengths. Yeah.
I like the idea of the train being in the middle. That's cool. Did that happen much with these big old beasts, or did they like to keep the front empty?
No, I think when you had something which, when you had 2 locomotives, one would usually be at the front, and it could be that one is at the end, or in between, usually at the end. So one is pulling and the other one is pushing at the end. That was usually your scenario. Because if you don't need the other one or the rear one anymore, it can just uncouple.
Yes.
So it's from an operational perspective, that's easier than when it's directly in the middle of the train.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your questions to Stefan in the chat, and then one of the lovely people over Railroads Online will paste them to me, and I'll be able to read them out, and Stefan will be able to give you your answers. So if you do that now, because we're coming to the end of the stream, where are we going to take this back to where we just come from, aren't we?
Yeah, we can go back, basically.
And then we'll, on the way, we'll stop and show you the Red Mountain depot, which is it's only small, but it is another freight depot.
Yeah, I changed the switches a little bit so we can go around the coast now.
Oh, okay. What, have you done that already?
Along the coast, basically. Switches are already set, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll just drive. So yeah, put your questions in for Stefan, and then they will get to me. At least I hope so. So we'll do some questions. We will show you the Red Mountain depot, give away some codes, and then you can go and enjoy the game yourself. Oh, slow, slow! Don't derail. Oh, look at those! Look at the bogies all over the place. That it's quite realistic the way it moves, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an iconic feature of this locomotive.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
negotiates
stiff. You can
tight
see that
curves.
it is actually in what, 3 parts? It's 3 parts, really, isn't it, or 2 parts?
Yeah, it's
No, 3.
articulated.
Yeah, yeah.
So the front truck, so to speak, can actually go left and right, and it's not fixed to the frame, so you can negotiate tighter curves with this setup.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a pretty clever solution the builders came up with.
It's cool. I really like the game.
Or not actually the builders.
I really like it. I was chucked in at the deep end, not this year, the year before. I was at Gamescom, I was on stage, and they were, play some Railroads Online. I'm like, I've never played this before. Luckily, Vladdy, who's a lovely person at Astragon, we ended up doing the stream together, and he said it was his first stream that he'd ever done in English, because obviously he's German. But we had a great time, and I was instantly just absolutely fell in love with the game. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah, I don't want to say something special, but
yeah. Would you say that this sort of era of transport is underrepresented in games? There's not. Well, maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Is there a lot of games with the sort of Steam era in that sort of matches what you do here?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of great games out there that feature steam locomotives. But I think what makes it unique is that you can really design the railroad to your liking.
Yeah.
And really play co-op and multiplayer.
16 people as well.
Yeah. And create all these tracks on the fly, or just your tracks. Customize engines, upgrade them. So a lot of interesting features.
Let's have a look. Your webcam's gone, apparently.
Okay. Oh, I can see myself.
Yeah, no, you're all right. That's fine. No, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's come back. Yeah, that's fine.
Great.
I think it was because I tapped out to Discord. Is are you posting me the questions in Discord so I can read them out? Yeah, I think it is one of a kind, Doggy. Yeah. And Gaming says 3 foot is underrepresented. Yeah. Oh yeah, so you're taking us along the coast. That's cool. How close to the water could we build tracks if we wanted to? Is that regulated?
Yeah, you can actually build on the entire beach. So,
okay.
And you can actually go a little bit into the water as well.
Yeah.
But not too deep, so...
Yeah.
But you can also build a bridge inside of the water line if you want.
Cool.
So it's all possible. But at some point we added like a level restriction.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
To keep the player inside of the bounds here.
See you running around.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the view here.
I see all comments, Gaming. All comments, although my lot are very quiet. I think they're just letting me get on with it now.
Yeah, and in the distance you can see the steamboat again, where it basically turns around and then heads back to the pier.
So if you waited on the pier long enough, you would actually see the boat come in and dock?
Yeah. That's it. And you also have some in-game times where it departs from the pier and returns.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, we've only got the Red Mountain depot to show, and I think we've absolutely gone through everything. And a lot of people will start playing it themselves now, won't they, on PC and of course console.
Yeah, I think we've covered a lot of the main points here.
I suppose actually it's quite good, because obviously if you've got 16 people in there, you don't always want to be using the same track, because accidents are going to happen. It would be really nice to have like twin tracks on everything, essentially, wouldn't it? So I suppose it'd be good to load into a ready-made map like this and try your best to sort of add a second line to the entire route. But I don't suppose you could do that with the tunnel. The tunnel is just one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. The tunnel, so we've placed basically always two right next to them,
Yeah.
except for this one we went through, and another one.
Yep.
But you can have basically two tracks there lying to the tunnels,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then you can switch between them.
Yeah.
So another feature that was added this year is the parallel track feature. So that works for the usual track. You can just duplicate existing.
Oh, that's
one.
actually in there, is it? Because when I was trying to do double tracks, I was putting crossroads in, and then putting another bit of track in and using that as a guider. But you don't have to do that now. You've actually got parallel track option.
Right, yeah, you can
that's
basically
good.
click on an existing track and then just copy it and move it over.
Yeah.
And that makes it very easy to do double, triple tracks. So
Okay. Yeah.
very convenient if you want to do some yards, for example.
Yeah, I can see the boat properly now as well. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Codus, I got you. That is, you are behaving yourself, aren't you? Right, let me see if any messages have come through. Okay, so from Stanji, which I think is on the Railroads Online, will there ever be cutting and tunnelling?
That's the landscape modification.
Yeah, which is a good point. So would that ever come?
We haven't really, gone this way to modify the terrain.
Okay.
Because of several limitations that we came up with, especially on the consoles. It's even more difficult than on a PC.
Yeah.
And so we decided not to add the terrain modification for Railroads Online here.
Is there any tunnels in the other maps now, or have you not put tunnels in them? Is this the only one with tunnels?
Yeah, this is the only map where we have tunnels.
Okay.
On the existing maps we don't have them yet.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I think every time I alt-tab to have a look at Discord, your camera goes, but it will come back in a second.
Oh, okay. No, let me check.
We're not dropping it off here, are we?
Okay.
No, it's not your end, Stefan. No, it's my end. I'm just
Okay.
waiting for more questions to come through from Sandy on the stream. Yeah, I think probably, as always, with Steam, just a little bit of patience. I'm sure it will start populating as it comes through. More questions above the firework. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Dr. Crazy, will the game be cross-play with PC and console?
We do actually have some plans with crossplay. It's not fully decided yet.
Oh, okay. So I didn't even know it was a possibility. So there is a possibility console players will be able to play with PC.
Yeah, there is a possibility.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I thought it was just a straight no. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. So, not a promise, but a possibility.
Yep.
What does the future of the older rolling stock look like? This is from Orion. Will you be modelling 3-foot PC and F, ACCF, Boxcars. Yeah. So what does the future of the older rolling stock look like in the game?
What do you mean with older rolling stock?
I don't know. He just says, what does the future of the older rolling stock look like? Will you be modelling 3-foot PCNF, ACCF, and DRG and W boxcars? So I think they're saying, will you get some more older stock in?
Yeah, I wouldn't exclude this as a possibility in the future to upgrade with some other rolling stock.
Yep.
So cars or some other. But yeah, currently for the new version we only have like those 2 new locomotives for now that we added as rolling stock, and then of course the DLC locomotives and DLC cars.
I'm going to stop here and put down the new station. There's a good question here from Aaron. Hey Stefan, what gave you the idea to create Railroads Online?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. So actually I've been into the whole railroading since a very young age, and my uncle had like an LGB railroad, so that's a model railroad.
Yep.
And some HO scale.
Yeah, I know HO. Well, we call it double O over here.
A double O, okay.
Yeah, it's called double O over here.
Yeah, that really started it all, and then my parents supported me, and also my grandma always for Christmas, or birthday, and it expanded the model railroad.
Yeah. So it's a very personal project for you, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it really. I'm really a railroading fan, enthusiastic about it, and yeah, that's what's got me interested. And then over time, I also got into computer stuff, so modeling and programming. And yeah, at some point, I thought maybe it would be a good idea to kind of combine those 2 hobbies and see what's gonna happen. And it's
well, I think we're all glad that you did.
That's how it started out with Railroads Online.
Right, so this is the new Red Mountain Depot, and like I say, you can use it as scenery. It's a very nice looking sort of station or halt, but you can also sell because it's a freight market as well. So you unload there. Let me check if we've got any more questions for you. One from Orion. Will the older stock be replaced with newer models, like the boxcar, for example, being replaced with a D, an RG, ACF, PC, and F?
Currently, we don't have plans to replace any boxcars. Maybe as an addition.
Yep.
Yeah.
How much is it when it's going to be on console? I think it's $29.99. Is that right?
On console, I think we have. It's either. I'm actually not quite sure yet at the moment.
Because it's already out on console, isn't it? On Xbox, certainly. So maybe someone can put in the price for us. But yes, it's already out on console, isn't it? So I think it's $29.99. I'm sure it is. One from Logan. Sorry. What got you into American locomotives as a German?
Yeah, that's also a good question. I think from this kind of LGB times, they had a lot of American narrow gauge locomotives, and they're kind of, I think personally, they're more interesting than the German ones.
Yeah.
We got very interesting designs, some brilliant engineering behind it. You have very interesting paint schemes. I mean, if you look at the very early narrow gauge engines, that's just beautiful. So they are. One side it's it's almost a work of art, you could say.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You have the steam technology and also kind of the the fancy stuff combined.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what really makes it very interesting. And I think that's why a lot of people, really fall in love with this kind of narrow gauge railroading, especially the US ones. Yeah, it's really one of a kind.
And that just interested you more than the European standard gauge?
Yes, I mean, the European standard gauge is also interesting, but I don't think it's, or to me at least, it doesn't kind of offer the same sort of, how you would call it, like uniqueness, I would
Yep.
say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a very unique kind of setup. We have very unique engines,
Okay.
very unique settings, and that's.
I've got a good question
That's why I'm
actually from
particularly
my
interested.
my stream from Tanya. Can you couple two locomotives together? Can you double head the locos?
Yeah, that's also possible. You can, in theory, add as many locomotives to a train as you want.
Yeah.
And we also have the new control feature. So if you are in the driving UI, you can control these at the same time. So
Oh.
for example, if you
Yeah.
open the regulator, it also opens it on all other locomotives at the same time.
Okay. What about
So
if one of the other locomotives is a more powerful locomotive? So the same regulator setting would be faster on there, or does it just regulate the whole lot?
it basically applies the same settings to the locomotives.
Oh, that's good.
But it could be that the other locomotive is outpowering the one you have coupled.
Yeah.
So best of all is to couple two similar types, so that that works best usually.
Yeah. 3 more questions for you. Is there a plan for diesel locomotives DLC, or would it be best served as a sequel to Railroads, say Railroads Online? That's from Reaper of Death, which is a lovely name. Any plans for diesel locomotives?
No, at this point we don't have any plans for diesel locomotives.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Um,
Simple question,
currently
simple
we-
answer, isn't it?
we would like to stay in the sort of steam
Yeah.
era setting. I mean, we're at the late 1920s. At least that's this big Uint locomotive from. But currently we don't have any plans.
Okay. Another very simple one, modding for PC?
No, we don't support modding
Okay.
for PC.
And one last final question, which I think is actually really important, is from Dogmeat from Railroads Online stream. Will there still be more updates to the game after the 1.0?
That's what we have to check. First of all, we will focus on the day 1 patch for the console, obviously. And then afterwards, we will see what we do in terms of updates. But
So it's not the
currently
game isn't finishing just because it's got to 1.0. It's still going to evolve and grow in its own skin, as it were.
Yeah, we have to decide. I mean, we have potentially a lot of options where we could go, like I've mentioned earlier, in terms of content and features. But we have yet to decide yet, how which we continue in which direction.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
It doesn't
be
seem to
decided.
want to unload on the left, so I'm just going to experiment. I'm just going to experiment, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check.
So I'll put another red mountain up.
Right. Yeah, I can see the unloading arrow here.
Oh, you can see it there? Yeah,
No, I can't see it.
You can't see it, yeah. I could see it over on the other side, but it was just going onto the ground. But maybe that's something I've done wrong. But what I'm going to do is now I'm going to give away free Explorer. Now, I've got no access to the Railroads Online chat because I won't be able to paste it. So I'm sure Vladdy won't mind me saying, if you come over to the Game Tech UK channel, I'm just going to put them into chat, and it'll be the first person to redeem them. So I'll give you a couple of seconds to come over. Just search for Game Tech UK on YouTube. Come over. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. I'm going to put that in the chat of my stream because I can cut and paste from Discord straight into there. And I think we're pretty much done. Thank you very much, Stefan. I enjoyed this today. Did you?
Yeah, thank you very much, Jason. I would like to take the opportunity here and say a big thank you to the team, to the entire team. I think they did a fantastic job with all the stuff, the research, the models, textures. This is tremendous work. Also, a big thank you to Astragon, our publisher, who has supported us with everything for the release and console version. Also shout out to Black Sheep Studios, who supported us in development and did the refactoring. And also thanks to my friends and family, and and the players, of course. It wouldn't really be possible without you. So really, thank you for the years that we went up to version 1.0. And thank you very much.
Stop it, Stefan. You're making me choke up here.
No, I just wanted to say.
Of course, I know. I'm only joking. Absolutely.
As with all version 1.0.
As with all video game development, there just must be so much work we don't see as players. It's just immense, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so much going on behind the scenes, and then
of course.
the effort that is put in there by a lot of people, a lot of talented people, and I just wanted to give credit also to those guys who are
that's good that you've
behind the
done
scenes
that.
and managing and
I've just
working really hard.
I've just put the first code in there, so feel free to come over to the Game Tech UK channel. I'm sure Vladdy won't mind me saying that. Like I say, if you're over here, feel free to subscribe. But yes, thank you very much, thank you very much, Stefan, and I will speak to you next time.
Thank you.
See you later.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
See you. Bye bye.
Oh, that was lovely. He's a nice man, Stefan. He really is. Like I say, the last time I saw him, I was on stage with him at Gamescom. And again, Astragon, Stefan, and Sandy as well. All lovely, lovely people over there. So there's the first code. You put this into Steam. So just put it into Steam. Here's the second code. There you go. That's the second code, and I'm going to put the third code straight in there. Massive thank you to Astragon for these free codes, and I'm sure in the future I'll get more codes, as I always do. They're quite generous with me with codes. Relax. That is it, everyone. There's your free codes. So go and enjoy the game and play it on console or PC. Go and enjoy yourself for the evening. That is it, everyone. As I say, if you want to come over, if you're on the Railroads Online, feel free to come over to Game Tech UK. I play lots of games, lots of sim stuff from Astragon and, of course, many other people. But yes, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. I will see you next time.